account so I can share this stream with a few groups, and we shall be ready to go. And well, we're not repeating Lorehold again this time. I forgot to change the caption, but this time we are. I'm actually really looking forward to. Actually, this time I'm looking forward to Prismari, Witherbloom, Quandrix. Still not so much. Based on what we got for Alchemy. Again, the reason looking forward to those is strictly just for Alchemy. Otherwise, you pretty still much want Silver Quill Lorehold. Those are. There we go. So share this, and we should be ready to get going. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing, well, pretty much our usual one-shot Alchemy draft. See how much the Alchemy cards change things up, so to speak. If the Into the Future event from the week was any indication, we might be looking for some good stuff for the other three colleges that are not performing that well. And right off the bat, let's see. Consumed by history. Until end of turn, whenever a non-token creature dies, it gains... not great. It's a removal spell. Would I prefer to have Grave Researcher instead? Probably. The thing is that this is just a one-shot thing. And you on the other hand, if you have a lot of cheap creatures, this does deal damage to each creature, so this is kind of a cheap board wipe. So I might take it just off the back of that. Otherwise, I'm grave, and this does hit a lot of creatures with a certain power toughness. So I am probably gonna see if we're gonna really be consumed by history. Interdisciplinary Studies really wants to. We could take this if we want to force Prismari. Otherwise, Kirill History buff is looking quite good for this. Spirit Mascot's also looking good for us. Also, do I want to force Prismari based on what I'm seeing? Because this is more Lorehold than Prismari, if anything. Yeah, I guess we go Lorehold for this one. And yeah, we should have gone Prismari. Well, this is a very good reason to go into Witherbloom. Feed the Bog was really good. That said, Wilt and the Heat is also quite good, so I'm definitely going to be taking this one. Hoping to hit Spirit Mascots down the line. Yeah. Wow, this is really good if we want to go into Witherbloom. Is it a bit too late for us to go into that? I think we probably should be passing it, but we're really passing a good one to our opponent here. Braid Solid, we'll take that. Yeah, not much of anything else. There's a Harsh Annotation, but we probably want to just upgrade here. Visionary Dance is also a decent option. Again, we may have to consider that we might have to go. If we see a good Converge card, we might go in that direction. Otherwise, we might just have to make do with this. So let's see. Blazing Fire Singers there. Living History is probably okay for us. There are some really good spells that we could hit if we get here. Yeah, I think we take the Blazing Fire Singer because we're probably more likely to get Living History back. Although that's a bit hard to say, given Lorehold is one of the better drafting archetypes for this one. And considering that we want quite a good number of creatures here, so we have this. We also have another Wilt in the Heat, which is probably where I want to be. Yeah, we take the remove. We probably just take the removal also as a way to kind of cut white and hope that we can get some white on the next packs come around. A bit hard to say if that's actually gonna happen. Gas Sparks. Soaring Stone Glider is the really good one. Stone Docent is okay if you want to keep it cheap. Probably want to take the Stone Glider for this one. Borrowed Knowledge is not what we're looking for. Well, that's a late Venus Guidance because no one really wants it. So we could just take the hop to it, but no, we'll just take this one for collection. Ennis is probably gonna have to make do. As you can see, no one's really dropped. Okay, at least we got this one back. Maybe we could get the other Spirit Mascot back. Yeah, good. Yeah, we cut it enough. So Mage Tower Referee probably doesn't make the cut, but we do have the option. Honestly, we didn't know which one to take. I could have taken one then taken the other. We do have a Rapier Wit, which is actually quite playable for us here. But yeah, we also want more creatures than non-creatures. Oh, this is a good reason to go into Prismari. The Phoenix of Iteration was really very good. I could still speculate on this, especially since the only other good one is probably the Spirit Call Enthusiast, but we don't really have a way of making tokens right now. Yeah, I'll just take the Phoenix. See if we could make that splash work. Definitely want the cheap removal, so Impractical Jokes in. Helping Hand is an option. Interdisciplinary Studies, yeah. If I'm gonna splash, it's probably not for that. Probably also not splashing for Zephyr and the Tempests. Steal the Show is more likely, but there's also but Unsubtle Mockery is more realistic. Oh, there's an Archaeomancer's Spade. So we'll be looking for cards with flashback, of which we have 0. So I probably should take the Unsubtle Mockery first. We could also take Fields of Strife. Yeah, that's actually a sad thing. Yeah, if we're gonna get I guess you can take Visionary's Dance here. Potionous Trove is the other option here because we do need to splash somehow. And we probably should take this first. Yeah, I'm considering taking that. We're gonna do a sand check instance to sorceries. Yeah, we have enough. So Lorehold Charm is gonna be in for it as well. Though this is not the strongest one, I might actually want to tackle out this Artist. Owlin Historian, a bit less so. Yeah, none of these are that great. And we can't even get Potioner's Trove back with this. We can get the Mage Tower Referee back, but that's really not good use. I'll take it, but I don't like it. Honor-bound Page. Yeah, we'll probably... Oh, wait, no. Rubble Rouser, one of the best cards here. Prismari Charm is something that I would take. I would also like to take... Oh, Group Project is also a good one for us. Yes, we'll have to take the Group Project here. We need to focus on our spells with flashback. Debater is fine. Stand Up For Yourself. Probably have to take this also. We kind of need some solid removal as well. I do like the Monstrous Rage as an option though. You probably have to take the Ascendant Dust Speaker. Or I could just take another Spirit Mascot, keep the curve very low. But what's our repeatable? Rubble Rousers are only repeatable ones, so we need to have Helping Hands probably would work now, but not so sure yet. So right now we can easily just cut the Phoenix. We do have a lot of so if we don't, So we literally are at the flat 9/9. Though one of them does count as a creature. But we don't have any really expensive spells, so we don't exactly have a way to get this back. We really want to have the flashback spells. And we're not getting any of them. I'll take the spade. We'll see if we can make it line up. Right now we just have only the group project as our flashback spell. Yeah, we're hoping to hit some really good lore hold cards in the next one. Also of note, we don't really have any good spells to repeat or prepare. Mystical Archive. As this land enters, draft a card from an exile is face down, add 1 mana. Okay, and okay, I guess I will take it because what's my other option? Spirit Mascot. Rubble Rouser would be the more realistic other option. But yeah, we'll speculate on this. Let's also do a check. I think add 2 mana. It's only for cast. So we draft a card and exile it face down. We can. Oh, there's a lot of hoops for this. You don't kind of get it right away. Okay, we'll take a Ziza here. Elite Interceptor would be my other option. As in, this looks like Ennis is also gonna get the cut here. I don't think we have any reason to run the Phoenix of Iteration right now. We don't have any real expensive instants and sorceries right now. So that's cute, but it's probably not making the cut. Probably should focus on, yeah, a low down curve, have some. Practice offense is really good for us. Sundering Archaic would be the other option, but we don't have a way of making. There's a glass right there which we could hope to make treasures, but we'll take the practice offense. This also gives us another spell with flashback, so now Spade gets to go back in. We have one way of making tokens. But not much else. I could just take the Storm Carved Coast in case we do start running into more cards like this. I could just take the Dig Site Inventory, but that feels really bad. Yeah, we'll take this one, but we're hoping to hit. Oh, Hardened Academics, very good. There's also Pursue the Past. This is the other one that we really want. We have to take that. Then it looks like the Enthusiast is not gonna make it. Last right is fine. Whenever you cast, but I might speculate in taking this, but I'm not so sure if I'm gonna run it. It is something that we can get back with Lorehold Charm, which is right now in our sideboard. Ongify. I could just take another stand up for yourself because we could really use the removal here. But let's do Sanity. I'll probably take Ongify though. Sanity check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll take the good thing here. Ancestral Anger is cute, but not really looking forward to that. We're just gonna fill up. Yeah, Borrowed Knowledge. No one really. Discard your hand, draw cards equal, discard your hand. take another main star referee in case we need to have the option of cutting our curve lower. So we're gonna see how this one goes. I'm also testing out the Mystical Archive here. Lorehold Charm is an option. The Mage Tower referees are an option too if we want to say cut some of the not so great cards. We don't exactly have that many payoffs for exiling cards, so we don't exactly have to be doing it. Well, I guess Wilt in the Heat is our main payoff here. As is the Spirit Mascots and Carol. So okay, we do have payoffs. We really want to go white so that when we do cast spells, we can copy. Consumed by History. We'll see how this turns out. This is the card that brought us in this direction. We honestly could have also gone Prismari, and we were seeing signs for that. I'm not so sure how we would have ended up. Let's also do a sanity check. 16-15, really bad as far as mana is concerned, but well, let's just make it. Let's see if we can make it work. Otherwise, I can swing it more towards white. So we shall see in that one. Also, so we're going to load up our deck. Once we can view the data here. But yeah, as far as Alchemy decks are concerned, ours is probably the most boring. There are a lot of very good Alchemy cards, but it really didn't line up with where we wanted it. Okay, we can start here. Turn 2 group projects on. We can do turn 2 group project into turn 3 Glass Right is a good one. In this case, we probably get this one. Especially for Silver Cloak, you kind of have to start handling things right away. Keep our opponents stalled out. We'll just do this, make a treasure token. Then we'll see what we want to do here. And if we go, that's something. Okay, this is interesting. My bad, I miscounted it, so it only lets us 5. We get to surveil that. And yeah, we swing first. So we lose the Rebel Route. He might hold this back. Thankfully we got an Impractical. Clear it out. So I can swing, we can take our opponent down to 2. Forces our opponent to have removal for the Dust Speaker. I assume they do. If they don't, Okay, there's just some... Yeah, this is where we really needed to... Yeah, in hindsight, we really should have played the Rubble Rouser because that was... Oh wow, and they have an Emeritus of full in... Okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is really bad. We misplayed that one. And now we're being punished for it. Yeah, we can concede that one. That one is definitely our fault. Yeah, we definitely misplayed that one. Oh, my bad. Yeah, okay. Oh, deck list is up. Now, probably should have remembered to... There we go. I really could have done better. We really could have done better that one, but that one was very self-inflicted. We wasted a lot of resources there. We could have just waited one turn. We didn't need to... Yeah, we really should have played the Rubble Rouser because that was kind of our way out. This is honestly a really bad hand. I can play Aziza, but we don't have any real follow-ups after that. I'll take a Maul. We still get Aziza, but we do have a Consumed by History and a group project, so... Yeah, we will... Yeah, we'll lead with that. We'll try and lead with Unfortunately, thankfully we can kind of go next turn. If our opponent doesn't mess anything up, we can just go through. So what we can do is we have to take 0 first. The next one we can group project and just tap, so not. Or we can take a look at what else our opponent plays. I do have to comment that Unearthed 5 is really expensive. Also, we're missing land. We're missing land, so we might not even survive this one. I wanted to grab Visa, so... Okay, finally we hit our land. Yeah, but we are way behind right now. Can you show you guys how much I really hate applied geometry? So, at this rate... Yeah, Consumed by History only deals 3 damage, so I would have to... Yeah, our opponent had the... Oh, they're in fact going multiple colors here. But honestly, let's hear it. Okay, now let's just take the 11 because more than 11. Wow. See, can we get out of this? Not Because the problem is I need this one to block and preferably take 3 damage. Additive evolution. Yeah, we just could not hit any mana in time. We could get some blocks, but yeah, this just gives vigilance. But yeah, I'm not liking this. We'll probably have to do this. We might have to do another alchemy draft for this because we are not doing very well right now. I would say, yeah, our first game definitely our fault. Second one, honestly, I wouldn't. It would have been hard to say. Maybe I was better off, but we were missing mana then. So if I kept that hand and I was missing mana, it would definitely have been my fault. As it was, should I have gone for another one? Hard to say, but it does highlight It does highlight the problem if with having a lot of cards on the top end. In fact, we probably should see if we can make some cuts. Like Helping Hand is actually let's draft it. So Helping Hand gets back in. We need to cut some of our more expensive cards. The Dust Speaker is fine, but yeah, because the Glyph Mage is a bit less, so we can cut that. Not gonna win this one, are we? Okay, this one is more acceptable. At least we do have multiple colors, and we have a hardened academic to play forward. Yeah, I might give this one another go if the first one turns out really bad. But at the same time, I probably should try to sail. Art and Academic is also a payoff. Depending on which version, this might have a lot of removal. Yeah, this is okay, so I need to make the problem is if I can still go. I can either try to. I can swing with this, just cast it. Yeah, I could just cast it. Because there's the issue of because I'm now playing the gambling question. Can our opponent cast three spells? Well, and even if they do cast their third spell, it's unlikely that they will be able to cast the lightning. Yeah, they're just gonna snipe the academic instead. That's fair. So I could play this into playing this, but that... Hold on, so this gives us 5, 6, 7. But not... I would have to wait for beginning for a card to leave. Just wait. And we will start taking stuff from our opponent's graveyard. I wouldn't know what to take, so it's kind of random. Stress free, okay. But yeah, it looks like the Emeritus of Conflict is just gonna be... Now in fairness, a 2/2 first strike is still really annoying. I would really like to try that mythic land. Though I don't have any faith that it's gonna be that good. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to us what they exile here. Oh, we did hit. Okay. We have to go for that one. That goes exiled. Wait, is it visible? It's exiled face down, so we know what it is, they don't. So... Hold on. What? So I can cast 5. I can get this back, so I have 3 mana, 4, 5, x equals 1. Okay, that's not quite worth it. What's this? We'll just clear the board. But I can put this... I can do this now, put it in hand. And slide this one around. Technically, we could have also probably... No, sorry. It's x equals 1. Please do not be a counter spell. It's not the counter spell. Okay, so at least we... In the end, Crackle with Power is the one that saves us in the end. Okay, we'll take it. So at least we got 1 win out of this possible disaster. So we really have to push the aggro as much as we can. We have to try to take advantage of our opponent getting stumbling out of the gate. So it means that we want to have someone that's aggressive right out of the bat and then work from there. Okay, this one is fine. Turn to academic. our opponent doesn't remove academic now, I will probably just... Yep, it's kind of expected. So next turn, preferably want to hit one more mana, preferably white. Okay, that's non-counter is not the first. Tracking with power. Okay, so let's see. This gives us 5 mana. And we reset this. So next one we can do practice offense. Get our second white mana. Should force a block, but more importantly, it gives us some 2 creatures that are decently sized. As long as we keep hitting Crackle with power, we should be good. Get one free hit at least. So, but also because we definitely want to get this. We won't be able to pay for that, but that's fine. Maybe if our opponent has another Wilt in the heat, that does make it somewhat awkward. Okay, we can... Okay, that's nice, we can still... We might... The Crackle power is pretty much the backup plan here. Yeah, both of us went for the somewhat controlling plan, but at the very... But at the very least, we were able to hit our removal. And coordinated. And the practice offense was actually really good, especially when we got it. When we got to cast it in its proper seat. We do have the Spade. We are yet to hit it, but knowing that we don't have that many flashback spells, at least we know we'll be able to hit something. We do have payoffs, it's just not strong ones, and yeah, this one's not playable, we have to mull this one. This is the problem with the 50-50. Okay, this one is more peekable. We just need to hit one red source. But otherwise, this would be the end of it. Oh wow. This might be a bit of... If I hit red, I will have to cast Rubble Rouser first. Okay. Opponent says they have time, so they're gonna draw 2 cards. Okay. Not super great for us. We did lose our second game because of mana issues. Finally got all of that gold. And there you go, Elagan. Thank you for liking the stream. Hold on. My alert box got hidden in the very back. Let me move that up. Though it's a bit late to see it right now. Do I discard a card? Probably not. Because at the very least, if nothing happens to Rubble Rouse... Oh wait, we needed to discard the card. We don't... Okay, technically if we cast one of our removal spells, that is a card in the yard, so so it does feed it that way. If our... Also, yet another tree color. Yeah, tree color is kind of the way to go here. The opponent is looking to take out Rubble Rouser. Thankfully our spells don't really need double. Well, except for the flashback case, like yeah, we don't have any doubles, so having one of them is fine. We do lose the group project, which is okay. Okay, the interesting thing is... Yeah, we won't be able to double this because I don't have a volunteer. Right now. The ideal plan is next turn Aziza and start doubling my removal spells. Fractal Sender. Okay, we probably are not going to be doubling this one. We can cast stand. This is instant speed, and I don't have a reason to. I don't. Technically, still don't have a reason for that. Ooh, that's a tough. Okay, so. Well, we did get our opponent down to 4, but now we have to start dodge. Yeah, that's a brutal sweeper. Thankfully, our mana issues are. Oh yeah, also my chat box is hidden in the back. Give me a second. Would you be trying to contender draft? No. No, I really don't think so. Hey, the payoff is super risky, and you know you're playing against really good players. Am I confident that I can keep up? Honestly, not so sure. If you have a mediocre draft, you're probably in big trouble. Right now we're just... Yeah, I probably would be going after creatures here because... So the question now is, can our... This would be surprising if our opponent drafted the all removal. Oh, come on, they Okay, that's... So at least we can snipe the pet mascot, so there is that. But yeah, now we're in trouble. Maybe we could hit that land and we could dig out of this. Probably. Hard to say. I should probably also move the alert box here. Wow, how many? Well, in fairness, the rares are actually easier to cast in that sense. So I pretty much have one more turn. Yeah, unfortunately we were kind of slow out of the gate, so our opponent has another way to do it. Yeah, we just really got swamped with hard advantage here. And I don't think we have a way of hitting 6. Grapple with power only does 5 here. Yeah, yep. That is probably the one danger. If everything you have gets answered, it's pretty much lights out. So how did we do here? Really poorly, but that is just how it is. I'm probably gonna have to do another one of these though. At least we got 2 nice packs. I'm still thinking actually if I want another one. Nice Gale Caller there. It's a nice payoff. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we're going to be saying goodbye to Through the Omen paths here. It's now gonna just be pure Spider-Man at this point. Just as a reminder, if you actually like these guys, the Through the Omen paths versions are gonna become card styles. So if you really like these card styles, and you want to just get them for free, you pretty much have to craft the entire set now. Well, at least we're getting packs for this. I guess I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this episode now. Yeah, I started a bit early. Yeah. If I might want to just do this on another day instead. So we'll probably call this one here. So, yeah, sorry if this one ended a bit early, Jericho Ilagan. But I do thank you for tuning in. So that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on notifications. And yeah, I probably will have to do another one of these. Hopefully we do better. It'll probably be within this week, so I'm not so sure if I'll be streaming it. We shall see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great weekend.